Hello, everybody. Hello on this first day of the year, 2019. And today I want to talk about this ritual we have of saying Happy New Year. Actually, this post is inspired by a post from a friend of mine. And it's the one that struck me most. We're all so busy with saying Happy New Year, all the best, may your dreams come true. And I kind of, I can't relate to it. I don't resonate with it. I do find myself saying Happy New Year or best wishes because it's become part of what I've always done. And then yesterday I saw this quote, this post, and I'm going to read it. And it really made sense to me. I really resonated with it. And it says, in the grand scheme of things, I'm reading it, okay? Tomorrow is just another day, just like today. And this was written yesterday. And some of the reactions, which I'm about to read, were, no, not exactly. Most people do not work. Now, throughout the year, there are people who don't work on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they work on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. So the 1st January, and I mean, there are people who do work, and there are people who don't. But on any day of the year, even if it's not a so-called public holiday or a bank holiday. 2, people get invited to lunch, so they don't have to cook. Yeah, for those who are invited, the person, no, not gonna cook, but the person who has invited has to cook. And the last one, which I think is the most important one, is plus there is a feeling of hope for a better year. And hope is what keeps people going. Another reply was, no, if we truly believed that not much would change, every day brings extra blessings, and trusting in that we can make a positive difference to those around us. Now, my friend, in his reaction, he said, Patrick, his name is, this is my point. Do we have to wait for the 1st of January to make a difference, to make a positive difference in people's lives? And do we have to wait for the 1st of January to have hope, or the 31st of December? Every moment that we're given is a blessing. Every moment is a gift. Every moment gives us the chance to look at life differently. But we are so used to this idea and the idea of the 31st December and the idea of the 1st of January that it seems that our hope and our dreams are only hinged to that one day, and that we can have hope for a new year on this particular night and day. Now, to me, it just doesn't make any more sense. Doesn't make any more sense to hinge my aspirations, my hopes, my not having to cook. I mean, I've been invited to dinner several times and I have to cook. I don't have to wait for the 31st of December. It doesn't make sense anymore. And in the country that I live, the Netherlands, a lot is hinged on. A lot of people wait with not anxiously, wait with so much fervor for the 31st of December. Why? Because it's the only day in the year that they can burn fireworks, that they can have the pleasure and the luxury of burning fireworks. This year alone, 70,000 kilos of fireworks were bought. 20,000 of those 70 were illegal. 2 people died last night. 30 people were taken into hospital for eye injuries. And if I'm not mistaken, 8 of those people are going to be blind. One of which is a child, 15 years old. So we wait because it's an excuse to feel happy. It's the time where we can legally kind of celebrate. We can go and buy the booze and get together and be happy and cheer. And it's a time of getting together. Do we have to wait for the 31st of December? Do we have to wait for the 31st of December to have hope? Do we have to wait for the 31st of December to realize that every single moment is a gift? Every single moment is a blessing. I don't have to wait for something which was man-made, because the 31st of December, our calendar, our months are man-made. We call them the months, January through and December. We call the days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but all days are the same. They're all the same. We have seasons, but all days are the same. So what I'm trying to say is this. We have intellect, we have thought, we have been given the gift of thought. We have also been given beliefs, cultures, and concepts, some of which we have made of our own, many of which we have made our own. But in all of that, we forget one important thing, that I am not only made up of my thoughts, my beliefs, my cultures and concepts, I am plugged into something that is so much bigger than my beliefs, so much bigger than our cultures. Something that we don't see, this great, powerful, formless, invisible, creative, infinite force behind life is there all the time. And we are plugged into it 24/7. That alone gives me hope. That alone reminds me that, one, I'm not alone. And two, when I do feel alone, I can hopefully remember that every moment I am connected to it, I am plugged into it. Added to that, every moment can look different. Every moment can be different. One single moment can change a life, a perspective, how I look at things. I can shift. We can shift and transform in the things that we, in our character, in the things that we want to change in our lives. In one moment, dreams can come true. I think what I'm trying to say is, there's me, a single individual who thinks that I'm separate from God, from consciousness, from universal love. And then there's me. When I remember that I'm connected to this all encompassing being that is the creator of all stars, planets, and anything you can think of, that every time I remember that is a beautiful moment. And are all moments the same? No, they're not. Some moments are difficult to swallow. But every moment has its blessing. Every moment has its gift. Every moment is happening for my own higher good and not for my detriment. Life is happening for me and not to me. And I certainly don't have to wait for the 31st of December to wish you a happy new moment and the knowledge that every single one, sorry, my battery is running out, every single one is a new one filled with blessing. So
happy new moment. Thanks for listening. Bye.